Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the Rokker Red Selvedge technical riding jean, available at RevZilla.com. So the Rokker Red Selvedge currently holds the distinction as the only Red Selvege technical riding denim that we have at RevZilla.com. And it takes its name from the style of premium denim that it is. Red Selvege denim typically has a old school finish to the edge of the denim. And we see this in the premium fashion universe, but here in moto, this is the first time. So you see it at the top of this pocket, you'll see it on the outside of the edge of the jeans. Remember, these are hand selected. The wash is going to be a medium blue, and it's a stone wash. It almost has a green and a brown to it. Now these are right off the rack for Raf here, but I'm wearing mine that I've been wearing for about the last 6 months, and you can see how they've broken in. You can also see some of the hand done whiskering that incorporates well. And remember, with the Rokker jeans, you're making an investment and you're not compromising style or protection. You're getting a premium technical riding jean using an external material that's going to be phenomenal, but the inside is what I haven't spoken to yet, and that's going to be your Dynatec from shoulder Swiss material that creates a full sleeve in both pant legs as well as up through the body and the waist, which is going to be a Kevlar synthetic water resistant, abrasion resistant material that allows you to breathe really, really well. And that's really where you're investing in that north of $400 range. So when we dive into sizing, the cut really comes into play as well on the Red Selvege. You're going to see a slightly more contemporary style, a little bit of a lower rise. It's still a straight leg, but it has more of a taper at the bottom. That's different than the Rokker Original Raw, and the Revolution, which are really that Levi's 501 cut. You know, internally we've debated it, and we really think that the Red Selvege is more of like a Levi's 511 cut, which is just a little bit more tapered. Now, size-wise, I have Raf. He's 5'11", 180, wears a 32-32 jean. He's wearing a Rokker size 32 waist with a 34 length. Remember, Rokkers only come in 2 lengths, 34 and 36, but you're buying your jeans waist size. There should be no surprises there, and they will break in a little bit. If you come down to the cuff, though, we've shown these cuffed up because they are Red Selvege. They're going to have some nice Red Selvege details down at the bottom of the cuff, but you could just as easily wear them down like I'm wearing mine and get them hemmed at the bottom. It's really a style choice. You can see we have these paired with the City Racer from Rokker, those cafe-style boots that really pull that look together. You could be wearing these on really any Euro bike, any commuter bike. It's really, if this suits your style, these should be good to go. And remember, we're always going to ship for free, and I'd love to hear your gut reaction on the Rokker Red Selvege. Click here, subscribe to RevZilla TV, leave me your comments, your questions, or your gut reactions to such a premium technical riding jean. So when you look at the exterior of the jean, remember, these are positioned as protection and style without compromise. And the beauty of that is we've already talked about the fully abrasion-resistant Schoeller Dynatec inner lining. Breathable, wind-resistant, water-resistant. Will pass an 11-second drag or abrasion test at 60 miles an hour with a 150-pound weight. Here's the beauty of it. You don't see a single horizontal or vertical exterior seam out of place. These just look like premium riding jeans. They look like premium diesel jeans or G-Star jeans. You can see we're missing rivets at the top, nothing that's going to scratch your tank. It is a button fly. They are metallic buttons, but again, you're not getting any of those crazy lines because all the way down the jean, you're getting full encapsulated protection. Now, I will call this out if you're looking at the other Rokker jeans in the lineup. This is the only jean that does not have the knee armor pockets for the D30 armor that Rokker makes. And the reason is because it's a more narrow leg, what you would do is you'd see the outline of that knee pocket, so they left it out on these. But again, outside of that, it's the same Schoeller Dynatec protection that you're getting on any of the other Rokker jeans. Turn backwards for me. Or stop right there. You can see the clean line down the side. You can see the pocket here on the Red Selvege has a big flame that comes up. It's a little larger than the Rokker Original or Original Raw, but you can see in the seat the premium stitching, the way that there's been great attention to detail taken in the way that this jean's laid out from a fashion side of things. Turn backwards for me, Raf. And you see the way, again, the way that things finish, and the outside of his leg, there's that Red Selvege line showing up again, and that's, again, part of this premium hand-selected denim. So we've talked a lot about the exterior of the Rokker Red Selvege. Now I have it inside out, and I have it on my table in front of me. You're going to see some of the key nuances. Remember, we described the Schoeller Dynatec at length. That's the fully internalized liner that goes all the way up. You can see it starting down by the cuff, all the way up through the hips, through the seats, into the front. Most Kevlar line jeans do hips, they do seat, they maybe do knees. These are the fully lined jeans that are extremely comfortable, has a really nice hand to it when it goes against your body. I wear these all the time. I don't wear them with any base layer. But remember, water resistant, wind resistant, extremely breathable, won't transfer heat, and it will pass the 11-second slide test on these bad boys. So a serious technical material from Schoeller, from Switzerland incorporated here in the rocker. Now let's talk about the Red Selvege for one more second here. You know, we talked about the premium old school style of finishing. You see it again at the cuff. Get a nice tight shot. One more time, we'll show it. That's that Red Selvege, that red line, the way the edges of the denim are finished. It's done on a loom. It's very premium. Remember, the denim itself is going to be hand selected. And remember, with this full liner, you're not seeing any of the stitching exteriorly on the jean. It just lives inside, and it's kind of its hidden little secret of protectionism. Now, I will mention that on the other rocker jeans, including the Revolution, there is an armor component to them. You can either buy it separately or it would be included. There's no armor component here on the Red Selvege. There's no pocket for it because the jean is a little bit narrower and you'd see the outline too much on the outside of the pants. And just like any other rocker jean, it does come with a t-shirt and it comes in the pimp wooden box. And a quick final note, we do have a full care and maintenance guide for the rocker jeans, but as a quick note, these are premium jeans. Remember, you want to wash them as little as you can. If they get funky, throw them in the freezer. Sunlight's good for them, and they're going to develop a patina over time, but you don't want to wash that greenish, brownish dye out on that Red Selvege. Keep that in mind. Next step in your journey is click right here, read other rider reviews. Folks that have bought the Red Selvedges besides me that are having experience, see what they're rating them on RevZilla or RevZilla.com. You can click here to do that. As always, we're going to ship for free. And if you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the Rokker Red Selvege technical riding jean available at RevZilla.com. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.